Hi there, today we'll be looking at the Glen Moray Speyside Single Malt Scotch Whisky.
Hi, I'm Jo and this is Maximo and we are Tipples and Treats. We're here to review some everyday tipples and some less usual tipples and some treats as well.
I think today we have a usual tipple.
A usual tipple?
I think so.
The Glen Moray Single Malt Scotch Whisky from Speyside.
Yes, in
Scotland.
Scotland.
So is this something that you've had before?
It had, yes, indeed.
Yes.
I've had this at least once.
You like it?
Yes, it's a reasonably affordable single malt Scotch whisky. The 700ml bottle is around about 56 Australian dollars, so it's reasonably priced, and that equates to around $41 US, 35 euros or 30 British pounds. So it's quite affordable.
So it comes in a box, sort of just a run-of-the-mill cardboard box, I would say, but I guess putting it in a box makes it feel a little bit more premium than
A little bit special.
Not having a box.
Well, it is 12 years old.
12 years old, yes.
Indeed. So this distillery is situated in Elgin in Speyside, and that apparently is the capital of Speyside.
I think lots of the whiskies that we're reviewing are from Speyside.
I don't know why, I must be drawn to them.
You must be drawn. We'll have to find one specifically that isn't from Speyside to review in the future.
Well, I think a lot of the Speyside whiskies aren't very peaty, and I don't really enjoy a heavily peated single malt. Now that's my own personal preference, but we'll have to get one day just to try and see whether you like it or not, Jo.
Yes. Okay, I'll crack this open.
Indeed. Now, this particular distillery began its life as a brewery, but was turned into a distillery, a whiskey distillery in 1897.
Oh, a little while ago then.
Just a year or two.
Just a few years.
Indeed. It's distilled on the banks of the River Lossie. I'm sure the Scottish would pronounce that very differently than I'm sure
they'll forgive you.
It's a single malt whisky and it is aged entirely in American oak casks.
American oak?
Indeed. It's sort of a weird glugging sound.
It is weird glugging.
Not quite as satisfying as some.
No, it's sort of almost like a double glug because it's got that funny bulge there. It sort of glugs twice.
It's quite a nice looking bottle, isn't it?
I think I have a tendency to give you slightly less or compensate.
I've noticed that.
It's just the angle I'm viewing it. It's not on purpose.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. So what have we in front of us? It's quite a delicate. Yep,
it's quite pale.
Light sort of browny honey colour.
Definitely a honey colour.
That's quite a big nose on that. It's actually a big nose. It's spicy. Vanilla and perhaps honey.
It's a little bit sweet.
The tasting notes say that the scent is fresh cut grass that lingers somewhere beneath all the sweetness. The tasting or the nose? The nose.
The nose is grass or the tasting?
The nose. The scent of fresh cut grass. I'm not really partial to cut grass with all my allergies, so that's
I know some people like fresh cut grass as a smell, but
that's a bit of a turn off. I think it's sort of an earthy colour. The tasting notes from the distillery give this as a colour of polished gold. A nose which is rich, sweet, floral with notes of vanilla, toffee, and berry fruits. I'm not sure I'm getting the berry fruits. The taste is toasted oak, intense dark fruits, and creamy toasted vanilla. So let's give it a taste, shall we? It's quite sweet to begin with. It certainly builds. It's quite a long finish.
It says it's a short finish, but I disagree. I think it's quite a long finish.
Long finish, yes.
Yeah.
Smooth and satisfying. On first sip, I wouldn't say it was exactly smooth. I think it's
quite smooth.
Quite peppery.
I got a bit of vanilla come through after.
What's the alcohol content? I didn't write this down, Joe. 40%. So that's similar to other single malt Scotch whiskies.
The taste develops.
It's still quite peppery and spicy.
I'm tasting different things every time I taste it, actually.
It's quite...
I mean, I cannot taste toffee.
Or malt, certainly, and not really florally. It's. I'm not sure what's going on here.
It's funny. You can drink alcohol without thinking about it, can't you? But when you actually stop and really trying to appreciate the taste of it, it's really quite
difficult.
interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
On the third sip, I could taste the sweetness. Now some of the harshness has dropped off.
I think it can be really hard to identify a taste and a smell sometimes. And if you look at the notes, you can go, okay, it says this, can I taste that? Maybe you can, but sometimes you still can't, even when you've got a hint of what it might be.
Yeah. And I think my bottom line is that I've got to enjoy drinking it.
Oh, of course.
Regardless of what the tasting notes are.
Absolutely.
Now, we tasted the Glenfiddich in one of our last reviews, and I would say that this is more enjoyable than the Glenfiddich.
Okay.
Whether it's the sweetness or the complexity or it's certainly bitey like the Glenfiddich.
It is a bit, yes.
But it just maybe a little bit more enjoyable neat. I mean, I don't have my whiskies neat, so...
Let's have some ice. I mean, I am not a regular whiskey drinker, I have to admit, so I'm probably a little...
Is that sufficient ice for you?
One more, a little one. I'm a little less used to trying to pull out the taste in a whiskey.
The nose is still there. It's a little bit less, but not much less.
Yeah, still... sometimes when you put the ice in, it changes it immediately.
This has mellowed it a lot.
I don't think it's mellowed it a huge amount.
No, I think it has.
Maybe you've got a bit more ice than I have.
Perhaps. I think it's really cut down the peppery or spiciness, and I think it's made it really smooth and sort of creamy. It is creamy.
I feel the creaminess.
And the honey perhaps, or the mellowness. It's nice. Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's. I think it's more enjoyable than the Glenfiddich.
I think you've got more ice in yours because yours has got some condensation, whereas mine hasn't. Maybe that's the difference.
Would you like another?
No. I'm not a huge whiskey drinker, so
Well, I've been mixing mine around a bit, so maybe you need to
do the swirling action again to get it melted. But yeah.
Well, this will be a very nice everyday tipple.
Yeah.
Enjoyable.
So, what's your favourite whiskey? Do you like the single malt or do you prefer the blended? Do you like it peaty or non-peaty? So,
non-peaty.
I know you like non-peaty. Let us know in the comments below what your favourite whiskey is.
And on that note, if you have liked this review, please hit the like and subscribe buttons.
Yep.
And
we'll see
until
you for
next
the
time.
next review. Cheers.
Cheers.